Hello, 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 and welcome. My name is Gazieg, and joining me today I have Major Castleman with me.
Hello, Ghazi. It's great to be here.
We'll just take a quick look at the standings. We have both Mercedes drivers tied at the moment,
Yep, absolutely. It's been a pretty dominant season from the two Mercedes.
and both Williams cars not attending today to give them competition.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. We know it's been a strong fight for both teams, Mercedes and Williams, at the start of the season. So it's a bit unfortunate to see neither Williams driver attend today to continue that fight.
It could be good for some of the other drivers like Gabizem and Graz, Casquito, who are close by and they could gain a bunch of points today. In the constructors, Mercedes is leading by a large margin, followed by Williams. Should be interesting to see how this race goes.
Absolutely. I think the some of the drivers who are, shall we say, best of the rest, really looking forward to today, um, because some of their, I think, main competition to try to breach the top four, so to speak, are not here. So they're definitely going to be fighting like mad to claim those positions for themselves.
Yeah, absolutely, and we'll see if anybody can dethrone the Mercedes pair. That would be exciting to see. We are readying up into the session now.
Just about to jump into it here. Of course, Portimao, as we've seen for five races already this week, provides some absolutely exciting racing from lap one even to the end. We saw in Tier 3, Ayub Khan tried to do a two-stop. It almost worked out for him.
Because the game sabotaged
Um,
his tires, I think. Like, he chose the wrong. He put him on different tires than what he chose.
oh, did he really?
Yeah. You
Yeah, because
never
I
know
remember
what the game
there
is
was
going to give
lots of
you.
discussion. There was lots of discussion about why he chose a second set of softs at that first pit stop. Um, just if it was the game, choosing those tires for him, that's truly unfortunate circumstances. Um, but he did manage to finish in the points if I do remember correctly. He made a hard charge back to the top. Um, we've seen some wet weather here. Of course, weather always plays a factor, especially in Portimao. Um, we saw a mostly wet race in America's Tier 2. We saw a mostly wet race in Tier 1 earlier today.
That was a very exciting race for everyone who saw it 2 hours ago.
Was indeed a very exciting race. So we will see if there is anything else interesting that we can expect to happen.
We'll take a chance to go through the grid once every car is out. Right now, we have Taltzman and AlphaTauri. A lot of drivers choosing to set their banker laps on mediums and save the soft tires for their faster runs later.
Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. The mediums here are only about 5/10 slower, I think, than the softs when both sets are fresh. So you can very realistically do a very competitive time on mediums around here. As it looks
Yeah, we might
like
even
we
see
have a
some
Williams.
mediums
It's the Williams of
winners.
Cotters, and he's going to be our first man on a flyer.
Let's
Winner
go on
from
board with him.
yesterday's America's Tier 2 race.
The winner, yeah. And you know very well, finishing
I
right behind
do.
him.
Oh, and he has immediately invalidated on the exit of turn one. I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of that today. Uh,
100%.
from personal experience, it is incredibly easy to invalidate.
Gabbox
Um,
also invalidated. Oh, who's behind?
it looks like we do have a an Aston Martin potentially. Looks like Phoenix
Could be Cody
Bonteo.
Lawrence coming down the front straight now. On soft tires, interesting. Usually he goes for medium tires and does long running.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. We'll see what kind of times he's able to put in. Um, I know in the past he's sort of enjoys the first or last to first challenges in this division. But I have noticed that he's started to take it seriously. I think this division is incredibly competitive. It's very strong. I think their pace is almost comparable to Tier 1, actually, in many respects. I think there are drivers in this division that could be incredibly competitive in Tier 1. As we see Thultz set the first time of a 117.2 on the mediums. Not bad.
Yep, but I think we'll be seeing laps in the 116s, but those are in the mediums. That's still a very good lap. Good banker lap. Phoenix with a 119.
Absolutely. As the times are coming in thick and fast here.
Holtzman is a very strong driver, and he has been away for the last few weeks. So we'll see how fast he is still. Maybe he's dropped off a bit. Or is this going to be a glorious return?
Well, so far, it's a pretty glorious return, I would say. Kiskito, of course, going fastest on the soft, so 117.0. Rhapsody, oh my goodness. That is a time right there.
Yep.
16.
And here comes his teammate coming through the final sector now. This final sector is just crazy. Imagine what it would feel like to drive it in a real car. You're going uphill, then downhill. He's coming through the final corner now.
Maxime around the final corner. He's going to try to keep it tight here. He does. On the mediums, coming to the line.
Oh no,
a 117.2. What, you know, pretty comparable to Holtzman and Graz, I think. So I would say that he'll be pretty happy with that time. Probably looking to cool down and then go for another lap.
Yeah, absolutely. Get a new fresh tires on. Maybe go for a soft lap next. Martin Sanchez. We're doing a second lap on the same tires. 116.7. Good enough for P2. With Gabox coming around to the pits.
It does indeed. It looks like.
I'm on board with the McLaren now of Gabazon.
As he comes into the second hairpin, a little bit of a lockup. Doesn't look like it hurt him too much. Powering on through turn 7. Turn 8, of course, notorious. Slightly off camber and uphill. Pretty much the worst combo of corner characteristics that you could possibly imagine.
And maybe we'll get a weather update. We'll see if it's going to be dry for the race or if it's going to be even more difficult with rain to be added to that corner.
Indeed. Indeed.
Here comes Gabazon through the final corners now. Basically one big right-hand corner. Good enough for P8. That's a very good lap on the mediums.
Indeed it is, a 117.4. So, I have an update on race weather, Ghazi. My sources tell me that it is going to be a dry race.
Dry race?
It's gonna be a dry race, folks.
That is exciting. As much as rain makes the race kind of exciting, I think running in the dry is where you see the true skill of these drivers.
Absolutely. Oh, as we have Main Chief, who's appeared to have spun.
Let's see if I can find 13. Where he is. He's got the car back around, it seems. Or maybe that was his teammate that spun, Fluffy Dave.
Oh, sorry. It was indeed Fluffy Dave who spun. Main Chief is still on an outlap.
They were right next to each other, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Who else? Cody Lawrence invalidates his lap. Looks like he's just getting practice laps in.
Yeah, so it looks like
He's doing one of
Cody
his last to
is
first
going to do the signature last to first challenge
jumps.
of Cody
Doltzman coming
Lawrence.
back around on the soft tires. Purple sector.
Yep, he's purple sector 2. Um, we'll see if that's legitimate or not. We know that Codemasters loves to hand out random purple sector 2s, but this is looking like a pretty good lap. Oh, a little bit heavy on the power there.
He's pushing hard.
He is pushing really hard. He wants this to be a good lap. Very tight to the inside. Very nice. Up to the line. And it's P2.
Still, no one can touch Rhapsody's lap. I think, but Rhapsody's probably going to go even faster on his out lap right now.
Yep. I think if that is the kind of time that Rhapsody is capable of on a banker,
you could definitely go faster then.
I fear what is about to occur on this lap.
Let's go on board with him. See the pace.
Yep, so we're on board. Very nice through turn 3 here. Turn 4 in 5th gear. Oh, sliding a little bit. It's a very interesting turn, turn 4.
Dago
as
just
he
put
goes
his
purple
car
in the first sector.
P3.
But yeah, turn 4 is very interesting because it's very similar to turn 8. It's uphill. And so when you go in first, the car, the front of the car...
It's very easy to spin the car there.
Yeah, the front of the car wants to understeer, and then once you get over the crest, the rear of the car lightens and wants to oversteer. Very similar to the corner he's just passing through now, turn 11. Purple Sector 2, he is definitely on an improvement.
The Brazilian
like a very good lap.
And he's got the power down. He's going to hold it all the way to the line.
Yep, once again, like you'll see many drivers do, very tight to the inside of the final corner, and it's a 2/10 improvement, a 1:16.0.
I was kind of hoping for the 1:15, but maybe we'll see that on his final run.
Yep, I think the track evolution is not quite there. It could be that he made just a minor mistake that cost him those
yeah, he was a bit
those 45 thousandths. But still, I would say a lap to be proud of from Rhapsody there.
Martin Sanchez.
While we were on board.
Oh, Maxime just joined him. 4/10 off his teammate.
Indeed, Maxime on his first soft run. A strong time.
Here comes Martin Sanchez in the McLaren.
1-2.
And he had no improvement.
No improvement. Yeah, he was 4/10 down on his previous best. It looks like he's pushing again, though.
So, yeah, he did 2 laps the previous run, too. Sale's coming through the final corner now. You know he's a strong qualifier. Keeping it tight. P5.
P5 for Sales. The times are tumbling.
Yes.
As everyone is finally into the very important stages of qualifying. They've done their medium warm-up runs. It's time for the softs.
But they haven't seen their control of the car. Oh, it's just Cutter's getting out of the way. Dave Haas in the Haas.
What a name. Yep, as he is up by...
Oh, we just got raided. Hello, Raiders. Thank you for the raid, Average Joe. You have just joined us. We're in qualifying for America's Tier 1. This is Season 6 of MRL. We are around Portugal. Both Mercedes drivers have a 1-2 right now. But we'll see if anybody can get in between the 2 Mercedes drivers.
Yep, here comes Dave through turn 13. This is looking like it's going to be a big improvement. Of course, he did a 1:17.8 on the mediums. I think you can get somewhere between 7 or 8 tenths.
Took me a moment to find him.
In the softs.
He's keeping it tight, I think.
Yep. And it is a 1:17.0.
P12 is a good spot, though.
It is a very good spot. You know, it's kind of strategic second position, so to speak. 11th, of course, being strategic pole. But I would
And
say
the
that
reverse strat around this track is very strong.
yeah, the reverse strat is amazingly strong. Um, the mediums are pretty much immortal. They can do
The legend of the medium
easily
tires.
easily more than 20 laps. So I would say that the undercut window is incredibly wide for this track. You can box anywhere between laps 7 to 13, I think. From softs to mediums for our top 10. And of course, the medium runners will be hoping to stay close to those guys.
That means I'm
And
going to be watching out for Cody Lawrence starting from the back on the medium tires. The strong strategy, he's going to be probably one of the people that can get it between the two Mercedes drivers.
oh, absolutely. If we know anything about Cody Lawrence, is that he does his best Alonso impression on the first lap. As I don't know if we saw it, but Holtzman, a 1:16.464.
Yeah, just off Maxime, basically the same time. Bama's coming through the final corners now. In his Aston Martin.
Juan Mateo comes to the line,
It's a small
only good enough
improvement.
for 11th. Yep,
Klinsmann
I
just
think
starting
if
his
we
lap.
do not see anyone coming out of the pits now, they are definitely waiting until the last possible moment. As we do have a Mercedes exiting the pits, it's Rhapsody. He's ready. Ready for his final run. He knows where the improvement needs to be.
Martin Sanchez also starting his final run.
As Maxime also exits, he's held up by one of the Alfa Romeos.
My game just tabbed out because something popped up. And we're back. Sorry about that.
Yep, riding on board with Martin Sanchez. Strong through turn 3. Really nice through turn 4. Very, very stable with the car. Into turn 5. Slight lockup. Doesn't look like it hurt him too badly. Very nice acceleration away. Oh, a bit of understeer through turn 8, but he's confident. Short shifts to 4th.
Yeah, you definitely want to short shift through those corners. Help to get the traction easier.
Indeed. He has to be careful though. He's coming up on some traffic.
He's improved by 147.
Yep, this is definitely going to be a strong lap. This could put him in the top 3.
It's very close, like in between these. Our cars are in between 4/10 of each other.
Oh, he stays wide out of the final corner. It's only 1/10 improvement. I think he will be dissatisfied with that. I'm sure that he was going for much more.
Oh, one of the Mercedes has spun.
I believe that is Rhapsody.
Rhapsody.
I'm not sure how much time is left in the session. There's yellow flags all over the place. As we have a Williams who's spun. I think it's Cotters.
He might be in the wall, but it won't let me switch to him because he's DNF'd.
Yeah, he is definitely DNF'd. Main Chief as well as DNF'd. He spun on the exit of turn 3. As Sales comes to the line, and he does not improve.
I'm watching Galbox right now.
As Graz improves, a 1:16.3, so they're inching ever closer to
Oh,
Rhapsody.
Galbox had a very big wiggle coming out of that corner. His car was all out of shape. That's probably really gonna hurt his time.
Oh, it's no improvement for Gavox. But I think there seems to be a theme with these times where these drivers are not going for their fast lap until the second lap on these tires, because you really want to burn the fuel off for this final run. And the softs themselves are very durable around here. Oh, we've got a Red Bull spun.
Just massive improvement by 4/10. Got a Red Bull spun? Sidewinder coming
Yeah,
through.
there was a Red Bull spun on the exit of turn 5, but it appears that that car is out of the way. Or maybe it was Henner's.
And Graz has split
Boltzmann.
both Mercedes cars.
Oh, Dave Haas is out of the session. And I saw Boltzmann with wing damage. So
We'll see. Might see his car still here. Here comes the
yeah,
Mercedes.
Boltzmann has no wing. So I think he killed the Haas.
But we don't know. There was definitely
Maxime,
contact if the wing is gone.
Maxime, it looks like, is on a push lap. He's right behind his teammate. He's improved by a 10th.
Rhapsody's invalidated his.
Yeah, Rhapsody has invalidated, so he is done with qualifying. He needs to be careful, though.
Let's see where Maxime puts this. If he can snatch this pole away from his teammate.
We're about to find out. Here comes Maxime. He's tied to the inside of turn 15.
This is so fast.
Pushing to the line.
Oh, and he just misses.
It's a 2/10 improvement, but it's not enough.
It's not enough to beat his teammate. But still, the Mercedes front row lockout, unless someone can steal it from them. Bama.
There goes P2.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
I guess I just jinxed it.
Last man on track, Phoenix Bomateo.
See
He's
where
flying.
He sets in.
Sticking close to the inside. What's it gonna be?
No improvement.
Oh, it's barely any improvement.
Oh, improvement, but not enough to gain another position. And that's going to be our qualifying order. Some drivers did not set a lap.
Yep, it looks like Cody Lawrence and Henners chose not to set a lap. Henners, of course, spoiling Cody's potential last to first.
It's a 19th to first now.
Yes, basically last to first, I think.
And once again, this is
Cody
America's Tier 1, MRLC is 6. My name is Ghazi Egg, and with me I have Major Castleman. And here's the qualifying order. So we have Rhapsody starting from pole, followed by Dago, and then Rhapsody's teammate Maxime, then Graz, then Toltzman, then Casquito and Sidewinder, both Red Bulls starting P6 and P7. And we have Sales, Martin Sanchez, and Gabox running of the top 10. The rest of the grid is...
Yeah, we've got, and then from 11th down to 20th, we have Main Chief, Gabism, Bomateo, Dave Haas, Guac, Fluffy Dave, Cotters, Klinsman, Cody Lawrence, and Henners rounding out the grid. Yeah, so I think we've got a very interesting race ahead of us, Ghazi.
Yes. Graz just Dago put his Alfa Romeo in between the two Mercedes cars. He struggled in the last few races. We'll see if he can show his pace today.
Yep, he has indeed struggled. But I think this is a statement from him. I think he's saying that it's time to stop counting me out. It's time to stop doubting me. Look at what I'm capable of. I can put it on the front row between the Mercedes.
We'll see if he's going to go for it and try to overtake them.
Oh yeah, I think he will definitely be gunning for the lead into turn 1.
And the DRS is going to be vital, and it'll be on for the whole race. It's all going to be within staying with the car ahead of you.
Absolutely, DRS very powerful around here. I think, yeah, like you said, it's vital, a vital part of being fast, and it's a crucial part of keeping your race in good health. The opportunities to save ERS battery charge around this track are very few.
If they even exist at all.
If they even exist at all, ERS tends to drain even if you're not using it. So
and that is not a glitch. It's just how the track is.
It is just how the track is. So being able to have DRS, to not have to worry about using ERS ever, is going to be crucial to even have your battery not look as bad as the other drivers. So we have some interesting strategy choices.
Yes.
Guac on the softs
I don't
in
know about that,
P15.
but he's choosing the opposite of everyone in the bottom 10.
Yeah, I think that is a very interesting choice. Um,
He's on the same tire as his teammate Dago, but
he is on the same tires as his teammate. Everyone else in the bottom 10 on mediums. So obviously Guac thinking, at least in my mind, he's thinking that there is strong potential for an early safety car.
yeah, that's a good bet to
Um,
make. You might as well take the risk when you're starting from P15, or you can play
yeah,
it safe.
he really has nothing to lose. And of course, he will have a significant grip advantage off the line compared to those around him.
And the
He'll be up
undercut
to
could work
speed
out, like you
incredibly
said.
quickly.
The mediums
Yeah,
do
he's
less lever.
probably looking for a huge undercut on those medium runners.
The fresh tires
Very
are very
interesting.
powerful around this track. What is
Yeah,
happening with
they are very
with the
powerful. I was just about to ask about that. We have a very interesting split. It's almost like we have a multi-class formation lap going on here. Main Chief backing up everybody behind him. Of course, that doesn't work in the game because once the AI takes over to the grid, um, your tire temps are locked. But it looks like we have everyone slotting into their grid positions. We're about to get this race underway.
I'm excited. See if the game's here we go. And one red light, two, three, four, five, and they're going now.
Oh, and it looks like a really good start from Dago. He's basically alongside of Rhapsody.
Also
Maxime
good
is there
start
as
from
well.
Maxime. Almost contact between Graz and Maxime there.
Oh, Dago's going for it. Will he be able to keep it there side by side
Yes.
through turn 4? Dago's in front.
Rhapsody might go. It's coming back at him though. Oh no, they're farther back.
Oh,
Rhapsody's being
Maxime has it
challenged by
right
his
up the
teammate
inside.
now. And there's a Red Bull
And
that's
we've got
spun
a
in the
spinner.
back.
Casquito is spun. Will he collect anyone with him? It doesn't look like it.
It looks like they all escaped from that without any harm.
Yep,
Dago is
sail.
gone. Almost a 1 second gap. He's almost broken the DRS. Rhapsody has to get a move on.
Yep, Dago is absolutely flying right now.
He's day gone.
He he is day gone. That is very impressive. That he knew exactly what he had to do.
Yeah,
He
get
frazzled
ahead
Rhapsody
and
into
then
turn
break the
1.
DRS.
Yep, he frazzled Rhapsody into turn 1. Sealed the move off in turn 4, and then he's running away.
And they're chasing him
What?
down, both Mercedes cars.
Yes, they are. I think the key for the Mercedes
Like they
drivers
did
here
last
will
week
be,
to work
yeah,
together
absolutely,
in the USA.
like they did in USA. They've got to work together to create that gap, or in this case, to close the gap to Dago. No big gaps throughout the field. Everyone within that 1 second mark of the car in front,
In the back,
and the
Casquito
car
just
behind.
made a move on Cotters.
Very nice. It looks like the Alpha or the Aston Martins are
Yeah, they just
having a
swapped
bit of an
positions.
exchange. Yep, Cody Lawrence feeling like he needs to be the man in front for that one.
Main Chief and Gabizum.
Yep, Main Chief and Gabism fighting over P9, Sales and Martin Sanchez. They're side by side through turn 14. And they're gonna
Martin
go.
Sanchez giving him a lot of space there.
Yeah, very respectful racing from those two. Dago still out in front.
He's broken the
Um,
DRS now, just in time
he
for it to
had
be enabled.
just in time for it to be enabled. Rhapsody really needs to push here if he wants to stay in it. And I don't think he's going to get it. He's not going to have DRS, which means
Watching Cotters.
it's
Yeah, he's not gonna have DRS, which means it's gonna be Garaz and Maxime that are gonna be catching him on that front straight.
yep. As Bon Mateo falls to Casquito Benitez. So
Yeah,
after
Casquito
his early
Benitez
spin, it looks like
has fallen a few
Casquito's
positions.
gonna
Where he
try to
started.
charge through.
Casquito, when he spun, he's too fast to be in the back where he is. See if he can get
Absolutely.
back where he was.
Yep, he's got to use those softs now to kind of do a bit of recovery instead of what he wanted to use them for. His
Hender's a
headers
spun,
spins off the back.
all by himself though, so no one got involved with that.
Yeah, luckily he's still in the race.
Main Chief using all the battery to stay with these cars.
Yep, Main Chief learning what it's like to be the head of the medium runners. When someone in front of you is on fresh softs, it's really hard to keep up. As Rhapsody is going to have DRS this time. And it's wide open, but I think he's too far back.
He won't be too far back for long. He's a very quick driver in that Mercedes.
Yep, he definitely is. I wonder if Dago used too much battery at the beginning of the race to try to pull away.
Rhapsody has a 20% more battery than Dago has right now.
Yep. So Dago, in his efforts to get away, it looks like he may have pushed too hard too soon.
He's got a gap growing again. Maybe he's just slower in the first sector. But it's not going to be enough to break the DRS.
That could be the case, yeah. He needs to get a good exit here.
Watching Casquito, who's right on the back of, well, if the camera cooperates.
Yep. He's got his battery activated. Just a little bit to get that top speed up for this long front straight.
Cody Lawrence.
Rhapsody still can't close.
Getting past Dave Haas.
Sidewinder, the first victim of penalties.
Yep. It's very easy to get penalties around here.
Yeah, very easy to get penalties around here.
But you don't want to get them lap 5.
You certainly don't. You don't want to be pushing track limits too hard at the beginning of the race, which it looks like Sidewinder was doing. Really unfortunate for him to pick up a penalty
and the
so
game
soon.
Does not take any excuses. It just hands you down the penalty.
Absolutely not. Especially around here, the track limits are much stricter than other tracks in the game. It seems they're much less tolerant of going wide.
Gabok's closing in on Sidewinder. Looks like Sidewinder's struggling a bit. Sidewinder lost the DRS to the Huntsman ahead.
Yeah, it could just be that that his tires are overheating. Oh, absolutely. I can see on his steering wheel that his front left is easily hitting over 110 degrees, at least surface temperature. So he is definitely struggling with tire temps right now as Gabox easily clears him with DRS.
Yeah, and he's going to be falling into Main Chief's grasp now. Main Chief taking 3 seconds to join the Red Bull ahead.
Yeah, that is unfortunate, picking up a 3 seconds so fast, but his Main Chief is basically out of ERS. He's definitely
he's pushing on the
using
medium
that
tires.
battery for all it's worth. His Rhapsody is within 4/10 at the front. Maxime basically the same gap in third.
Casquito got past
in fourth.
The Haas of Dave Haas.
Yeah, so it looks like we've got a pretty even fight of the front 5. They're all kind of strung out together.
But meanwhile, there's lots of fight in the back as the faster drivers try to sort themselves out.
Absolutely. Ooh, Gabox getting a little squirrely.
Someone has spun. It's a Red Bull. Casquito's back around.
It's Casquito again. Oh no.
He's found himself at the back of the grid and undone all the work he did to get
Oh
back.
no! As he spins again on those hot tires.
Oh, and there's a McLaren that spun.
Yeah,
It's Martin Sanchez.
that's
He's
at
in
the
the
exit of the
sand
final
pit.
corner. It's Martin Sanchez,
He is very deep in the sand pit.
and he's going straight into the pits. I
Yeah,
think
he's had
he
enough of
says
those sand-covered tires.
he uh he is cutting his losses immediately. He's going onto the mediums, um, which should be able to make it to the end. I think it's a very comfortable. Oh, he's going to the hards. Very interesting. Not
I
confident
don't
in
think that's
his.
what he wanted. I think the game maybe messed him up there.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
Also, Henner's taking the hards.
Yep, Henners took the hards. Oh, we have Casquito off at the first
Maybe
corner.
they don't know that the mediums can make it from lap 7. They're not confident, like you said.
Oh, Casquito. Oh, what a rejoin. Right in front of Martin Sanchez.
Staying with
Casquito's tires
Sales.
incredibly hot. Look at that.
Casquito having a very terrible race right now.
Yeah, Casquito needs to get off these tires ASAP. They are not doing him any favors. As he spins again.
I'm on board with
And this.
Horseman, who's trying it on. No, he's still too far back.
Oh, Dago defending hard to the inside. Rhapsody. Oh, he's lifting into turn 1.
Rapsi's lifting.
Yes, definitely.
Maxine catching up to the back of him during that lift.
Yeah,
And
I
they're
can I
about
can
to
understand
lap.
Rhapsody's lift there. It would have been absolutely an audacious move to go for it. And I think he wants to make sure that Dago is absolutely under maximum pressure.
Glock and Bama
Um,
just exchange positions in the back. And Casquito is just spinning every single corner now. The leaders are about to come to lap him.
yeah, Rhapsody has almost 40% more ERS charge than Dago in front of him. So
It's a
I
race
think
of
he's
attrition, and I think Rhapsody's going to beat him out in the end. Well, unless the pure pace of Jago.
absolutely. I think the
Here
man in
comes
second here has all the advantage.
comes the left Red Bull,
As yep,
getting out of the way for
they're
the
coming
field.
up to Lap Casquito, who stays off the track and safely out of the way. Unfortunately, gets a 3-second time penalty for his troubles.
Oh, look at Rhapsody.
Oh, look at the speed. DRS, ERS, and it's a
And that's
clean
it. The
move.
Mercedes is gone.
Yep, Rhapsody is he's out of there, but Dago has an opportunity to come back. Doesn't have a lot of
This is a chance
battery
for
charge.
yeah. I was about to say this is a chance for Dago. Oh, he got all loose coming out of there on the curb. This is a chance for Dago to recharge his battery.
Yeah, absolutely. As Casquito Benitez retires in the pits. Very
Understandable.
unfortunate. But yeah, definitely understandable.
There's not much you can do when you're lapped.
Indeed.
But we'll see what the rest of these drivers could do. Though only one retirement so far. Sales
Yep.
really close to Sidewinder. See if
Yeah,
the
it looks
Ferrari
like,
can get past the Red Bull. Oh, he's going for it. But he smartly backs out of there. Wait for the straight when you have the DRS.
Yep. But Sidewinder, he's gonna have DRS as well. So
Yeah.
Sales is gonna be hard pressed to make this move work. He's got the ERS activated.
He's taking off the ERS. He's just resigned to stay behind, I guess.
Yep. Sales not using his ERS, so obviously the ERS DRS combo not better than DRS on its own there.
Guac and Bama exchanging positions again. And Bama goes back at him. The medium versus soft tires.
Absolutely crazy fight here over P15. Is Guac gonna try the is he gonna try the dive into turn 5? He thought about it.
The camera angle is so bad for that corner.
It is definitely not a great camera angle. But Yeah, that battle will have to wait until the main straight, I think. As Cody Lawrence is sniffing the back of Sales. Oh, what a dive into turn 13.
And he makes it stick, but Sale's coming back at him. Oh, he smartly backs out of it.
He makes it stick. Oh, a bit of a cut there for
Cody
turn
is
14.
going very quick. Into the top 10 now on the medium tires.
He is charging as Maxime. He is going to undercut.
Sale's
He
also
is
diving into the
pulling the
pits.
trigger on the undercut. Lap 11 is, I would say, the normal opportunity to pit as Sales follows him in. So
Yep.
definitely seems like half
Gavox
of
fighting
the...
hard with Main Chief.
Oh, it's a three-way battle there.
Yes, the
Gabizon
McLaren.
also gets Gavox. Practically pushing Main Chief along, saying, "Get out of my way."
Oh, the
Main Chief's
McLaren
battery
staying
still
outside.
has support. Outside of turn 8, he makes the move.
Gavox lets him go.
I think that's very smart from Gavox. At this point, the medium tire runners are going to be faster than you. So it could be Gavox saying, "I just want to make it to the pits for my
Alive,
pit stop."
yeah, with the whole car intact. Gabizon with a very big wiggle there.
As let's see if Rhapsody takes the turn. He's into the box, and Dago follows. In
And so
fact,
does
the
Graz.
top three are all in, and Holtz
Stays out.
stays out.
I don't think that's a good idea to stay out.
Well, he's got to try something different, I think, which is admirable because, if he comes in with them, he's in exactly the same spot as he was before. But now he's got some clear air to do some running. He's going to push very hard this lap, I think. Try to minimize the losses behind. As
Main Chief,
Maxime,
this battle with the Main Chief and Gabizon and Cody Lawrence. Cody Lawrence is gonna cycle in to the top three once Holtzman boxes.
yeah, now that all the soft runners have decided it's time for mediums, Cody's in P4.
Yeah, I was like, oh, all of a sudden Cody's in the top of the grid.
Yeah, so chat calling out that Maxime is now behind Graz. So looks like the
The
overcut.
Mercedes pit crew let him down.
Yeah, either it was a slow stop from the Mercedes crew or the traffic on the outlap. But
Could be anything.
I think Maxime is definitely gonna be putting him under pressure here as Holtz is now into the pits.
Yep, the AlphaTauri, they want a very quick stop. I don't think Maxime's gonna be stuck behind
Oh,
this
it's a
Ferrari
great
for long.
stop for the AlphaTauri.
Let's see where he comes out. Will he come out?
There's the Dago Rhapsody fight. My goodness, he's done it! Holtzman has
Yes.
undercut Maxime
'cause
and Graz.
That's very good for him.
That is amazing. That is really good for him.
Now Maxime has lost to Graz and Holtzman.
Yep.
I
Maxime,
think the
though,
fighting between the
was
Mercedes
able to-
and Ferrari helped him.
Maxime was able to get past Graz, so able to quickly correct the kind
Every
of
car
losses
is
from
so
that.
close now. Cody Lawrence is so close on the back of Gabizon.
Yep. Your current front runners, Main Chief Gabizon and Cody Lawrence. They're going to be going
Main Chief going
long way.
super. I
Big-
thought he was going into the pits for a second.
a big attempt to break the toe from Main Chief, almost hitting the pit wall.
Yeah.
That was frightening. As Cody, it's almost 3 wide.
It looks like Cody almost pushed McLaren through there, but there was no contact.
Yeah, Cody. All 3 of these guys are basically.
Oh, Cody
batteries
Lawrence
dead. 3 wide
going
into
down to
turn
both of them.
5.
If he makes the stick, that will be move, and he pushes them
Oh my
both ways.
goodness! He
That
gets
was
Gabism at least.
what a
Meichi
move.
stays ahead. Absolutely amazing.
We're on
All
board
three
for
of their
that.
batteries absolutely depleted. Cotters in P4. This is actually giving Cotters a chance to catch up to these guys.
The AM Tier 2 race winner.
Yep, but he did have a moment out of turn 8. It will get you on used tires, so he has unfortunately dropped back to his original gap. Fluffy Dave in P5, about 5 seconds back from Cotters. And then Dave Haas is in P6.
The top three broken off from Cotters.
Yep. Oh, Main Chief. He's into the pits.
Maybe he did hit the pit wall when he was doing
He's
his like.
choosing to box. We're about to find out.
No, that's
Doesn't look
weird.
like they
That's
have
a
a wing
weird
ready
time
for
to
him.
pit. Because what tires are you gonna go on?
He's going for the hards.
A
Interesting.
medium hard was not the strat that we thought was gonna be viable here.
Yeah, absolutely. I think medium hard is the wrong choice here. The hards, unfortunately. Oh, as he nearly gets clipped by Gabux.
He might have had a bit
on
of
the
damage
Apex
from
turn
something. I didn't see if he got a wing change or something.
1. He did not change his wing, so
Interesting.
yeah, just choosing to get onto some fresh rubber instead of sticking it out.
Maybe
in
he
case
didn't
of a
realize
late
the
race
lifespans of
safety
these
car.
tires, but we'll see what happens. Dago in P8 behind Rhapsody still.
Yeah, so the top three, your effective race leader Rhapsody in P7 currently, 2-lap old mediums, Dago close behind, Klinsman, one of the original medium tire runners, struggling for pace at the moment. I think
He's got some very quick drivers behind him. The top three from earlier.
he does. Holtzman and Maxime and Graz will definitely be
Yep, Tolsman's
eager to
gonna
get past.
get past the Haas now.
It's going to be 2 positions lost for Klinsman there. Not fighting too hard. He knows his race is not with these guys.
Maxime,
Oh no! Graz picks up a penalty. That is not ideal.
Henner's spun.
Oh no. Day going from bad to worse for Henner's. Another spin.
Trying to get on the correct camera.
Poor showing from Henner's today. Chose not to qualify. Very interesting.
He was a late addition to the grid.
Oh, he was. Is he not allowed to qualify?
No,
If
I
he
mean
joins late?
he was in another game.
Ah, I see. Well, at least he's got the hard tires on. They will not be too angry about that spin.
This is so close behind Mateo. Dago right on the back of the Mercedes.
Yeah, our race
This
leaders
is a nice camera angle now.
working their way up the field. Oh, they
3
move out at the
wide.
same time. It's 3 wide into turn 1. Is Dago
Dago is
gonna
gonna
go
go for it. Dago's not back, and he pushes the McLaren all the way off the circuit.
He's gonna go for it in the same spot as last time.
Can he
It's
make
a
it
carbon
stick
copy
twice?
of lap 1, and Dago's in the lead again.
This is not. Oh, Rhapsody's gonna come back at him.
Rhapsody around the outside in turn 5? No.
No. Oh,
Oh, he pushes him off?
Mateo's gonna go past the both of them.
What is happening?
Mateo got repassed Mercedes.
And now it looks like Mateo has, he's let them go. He says, I don't want any part of this.
Rhapsody's probably
You
thinking,
guys
what
can
is
fight
this
it
guy
out."
getting involved with this for?
Yep. As quickly approaching is gonna be 3rd, 4th, 5th. Holtzman, Maxime, and Graz.
This is great for Cody
they're-
Lawrence.
They are
Almost
close
fighting.
behind. Yep. Cody Lawrence out in front.
In the
Battery
rear.
dead, but he is not afraid. Gabby's also battery dead, but he's hanging on for dear life.
Doesn't it
Showing
look like
strong
it's getting a
pace, I
bit
would say.
darker?
It is getting a bit darker. Maxime, of course, told me that the race would be dry all the way. So it could just be that some clouds are coming in, and that will help with tire temperatures.
Yeah.
Because of course the track temperature will drop, and I think we will start to see these drivers be able to push a lot harder because of that.
Yeah, they won't be struggling as much with the temperatures like Sidewinder was earlier in the race. A bunch of people just took 3 seconds. Guac taking 3 seconds. Missed who the other pop-up was. Rhapsody is following Jago, trying to get back ahead of him. We saw a big move earlier when he got past. Where we'll see this time. The closest main chief and Sales still fight in the back. Main chief on the hard tires.
Dago won't have DRS.
That's not good
He and
for him.
Rhapsody, battery being used.
He doesn't even need the
even
slipstream.
gets to the start straight. But the DRS, it's gonna carry him through.
But Dago might try his switchback like he's done the previous few laps.
Yeah.
Will he try to move again?
Very close.
Oh, a bit of contact.
They are nose to tail.
The contact probably messed them up. Rhapsody going off track again. I wonder how many warnings he's on.
Definitely flirting with track limits. As Holtzman has now cleared Bo Mateo, so he will be trying to reconnect with the top two. Maxime and Graz still have to get by.
Yeah. Bo Mateo's car getting in the way of this top four battle.
Yeah, Bo Mateo getting a lot of screen time. Probably not for the reasons he would want.
Well, he's involved.
He is involved, and you know what they say: there's no bad press.
Yes.
Gap to the leader is 15 seconds from Rhapsody to Cody Lawrence. So all things being equal.
Yeah, Gian, I did say McLaren when it was in Mercedes before. I hope no one heard that except that you did.
As Rhapsody gets by Dave Haas, but Dago does not. So Rhapsody has a little bit of breathing room.
Yeah, he has a Haas in between them. Dago's not going to sit for long.
Haas once again is in the way.
And he's already moving for it.
The race battle.
Dave's going to back out of this.
Clears him with ease. Oh, a little bit squirrely on the exit.
Yeah.
Could have been a tap. Who knows?
It's hard to see from the faraway angle. Connor's
Bo Mateo,
right on the back of Gabizem.
Bo Mateo has boxed, so he is on fresh softs. Going to the end.
Oh, and Henner's has spun again.
Henner's no. He is now one lap down. A real shame. Oh, he has no front wing.
Yeah, I think he'll retire in the pits probably, but we'll see if his teammate Cotters is going to make the move on Gabizem. Oh, Gabizem's boxing. It's a 1-2 for Cotters and Cody Lawrence right now.
Gabizem boxes. Going for the undercut on Cody Lawrence, I think. This is about the time that you can swap to the softs. You will be incredibly fast for the rest of the race. Klinsmann with another 3-second time penalty.
And they're going to feel nice after they've been on the dead mediums for so long.
Absolutely. It will take, I think, a bit of relearning to drive with tires that have lots of grip. It's Cody getting very unsettled through turn 8. He's pushing really hard.
Yeah, I noticed
I think this is his in-lap, Gauzy.
Yeah, I don't see why he would stay out another lap. Like you said, get on the fresh softs. See what relearn the rhythm.
Rhapsody, meanwhile, in the last 2 laps, has gained another 7/10 on Cody Lawrence. Gap is 14.3 seconds. from the effective race leader to the current P1 as
He
Cody
stayed out.
staying out again.
Cotter's coming in though.
His battery is empty. 0%.
0%.
He has used it all.
He's
But
pushing hard to come out lap and stay P1 when he comes out of the pits, I think.
yeah, Cotters into the pits now. As Henners has also retired. He has retired on track. Henners retires on track at the exit of turn 8. Will that be a safety car?
We'll see. Hasn't been announced yet. They're deciding.
Doesn't
They're
look
discussing
like
it in the field
and
office.
the car disappears. No safety car. So Cody,
The marshals worked fast there, Major.
They did. They worked really quickly. Got that car out of the way. Cody is fuming. That was his opportunity for the win. And now it is gone because Rhapsody is coming. 14 seconds now, the gap. The pit lane here is really long. So,
I don't know. Dago might steal this win from Rhapsody. Just goes past Fluffy Dave now.
He's around the outside of Main.
Oh, he's got a penalty.
Yeah. He does have a penalty.
I think it's a 3 seconds.
Devastating.
We'll take a look what it is.
Cody stays out again.
Yeah, it's 3 seconds.
He really wants this late race safety car. He wants this win so badly.
I don't think it's coming if there's not going to be a retirement.
I think he knows at this point it's basically over. The grid is very spread out. If Henner's crash didn't cause a safety car, then I don't know what will. We might need a multi-car pileup. Oh, we got a... Main Chief is DNF'd. Main Chief is out.
We might have just commentated.
Turn 3. Is that what Cody needs?
Let's see if we can see it in the Haas point of view. His card looks like it disappeared. I didn't see it there.
Still only a local yellow
there's
flag.
an alpha spun too.
There's an alpha spun. Still no safety car.
Yeah, still no safety car.
No safety car! Oh my goodness. Cody
we are
needs to box.
staying green flag for now.
Cody needs to box.
Surely those medium tires are begging for him to box by now.
He isn't going to box. Amazing. 24 lap mediums.
Major, you said the mediums are immortal, and now we are seeing it for real.
Yes. I mean, we all know that Cody has probably the best tire management in the league.
Fluffy Dave coming in the pit lane.
Yeah, Fluffy Dave has had enough of his medium tires.
Definitely has. He practices his tire management a lot. Does many stints in GP mode.
He has amazing pace, amazing tire management, and like I said earlier, the mediums here are immortal, and we are witnessing it in action. Unfortunately, his tires are...
Maxime all over the back of Toltzman.
His tires are very old, yep. Holtzman under pressure from the other Mercedes.
Let's go on board.
Impressive race by Graz, I would say. He's stuck with this top 5 the whole time. You know, he put his car in P4. He has been on the pace from the beginning. Really strong showing from the Ferrari driver.
Absolutely. And his teammate, also a very strong driver, Sales, has been battling this whole race.
Oh, Sales spins! The commentator curses
Oh my god, he should just be quiet.
Going up the hill. Oh, that is going to be a massive penalty. No penalty for corner cutting. Absolutely amazing. But yeah, Sales...
not say anything.
Really
Cody Lawrence
we had
boxing.
To talk about him there. And finally, he has
look at the late move from Maxime. And he just stays behind after Thulsman goes a bit wide. He might have Thulsman for sure took a warning there.
Yep, let's see if
Maxime's gonna try it again.
Maxime has it.
So
He's going
close
for
there.
It. He swings out down the inside of turn 5. A clean and nice move from Maxime. He's into P3 now.
Better than the previous dive.
Better than the previous dive, indeed. 4.5 seconds to Dago he has to cover, but I
Look
think
at
Dago
this.
and Rhapsody
Bama
are well clear.
fighting so hard with Dave Haas.
Oh, we've got Guac has spun at turn 2. Luckily,
The
no
Haas and the
damage,
Aston Martin going
and
side
as
by
a
side.
result, no safety car.
Yeah, he's back on track. I don't know if he has damage.
It looks like to me he doesn't have damage. Of course, in turn 2, there's lots of
Look at
runoff,
this
both on
between
the inside
Bama
and
and Fluffy
outside.
Dave in the final sector now.
Yeah, they are
Dave's
nose to
light
tail, the three of them.
is flashing a lot, meaning his car is low on battery power and he doesn't have much to work with.
Fluffy Dave, he has almost 40%, and Bomateo has 20%. So,
Dave
uh,
is struggling. Sidewinder taking
yeah.
3 seconds. They might both go past him in this. They're crowding
Oh,
him, and somehow
oh, Fluffy, well held there. Yeah, really tight battle for P12.
Cotters right
We've
behind the
got
back of cow box on the soft
we've got
tires.
small groups all over. Yeah, Cotter's on the softs. He is going to be on an absolute charge.
He might go for it. I think he should wait for the front straight. Be sensible. Be patient.
Absolutely. Still 7 laps to go. You know, that's a lot of time, even in a 50% race to make your way through the field.
It's
But
difficult to
you
make
know,
a overtake work through the final sector unless you're Cody Lawrence, apparently.
true. Yep. He sees the flashing light of Gabox. He's gonna go for it here.
Yep. And he
Swings out
swings.
very late, but he's got the
Gabux
move done.
concedes the position. Yes,
Cody Lawrence,
Level, the
meanwhile,
legendary Toltzman is here.
Cody Lawrence sets the fastest lap of the race, a 1:17.5. Those fresh softs at this stage
Fluffy Dave side by side
are
with Dave. Dave versus Dave. And Dave goes out ahead.
those three are absolutely locked together. Meanwhile, at the front, Rhapsody continuing to maintain the gap to Dago. I think Dago knows there's not much left.
Yeah,
His
he's got to
battery's
either.
low,
Yeah, he's got
and
to
he has that
save up
penalty.
for one final push at it. We're trying to win this on track.
Yeah. Or he has to defend from Maxime, because Maxime, he's coming.
He might be able to get out of that 3 second gap. Maxime
Yep.
5/10 away from falling out of the penalty window.
As, look who it is. In P6, it's Cody Lawrence. He's made 13 positions this race. He's on fresh softs.
And
The drivers in
he's
front of
here
him.
to challenge the top 5.
He is here.
5
We
laps
all thought
remain.
it wouldn't be possible,
We'll
but
see how
here he
many.
is.
If he can get all 5 of the top 5, or how many of them he's going to get.
Yeah, the top 5 currently covering about 5 seconds.
It's certainly doable.
It is very doable. Cody needs to time these moves right, though. He's going to try for the inside.
It goes swiftly past Graz. Nothing Graz can do
Very
about
nice
that.
move. Respectful exit, leaves him the space. And look at that, he's already on the back of Holtzman.
Yeah, I think we'll just
on the
stick
main straight
with
as well. Holtzman's not going to have DRS.
Major. I think this is the Cody Lawrence show now for the
I
remainder
think
of this
this
race.
is the Cody Lawrence show.
It's Cody Lawrence time.
He doesn't have any ERS, but he says, I don't need any. I'm Cody Lawrence.
He just needs the
And I'm
DRS.
coming.
That's it.
Purple final sector for Cody Lawrence.
I was telling him that they're going to add restrictions to the game to make it harder for him. So he's doing that himself by having no battery.
I think he is. He decided winning from the front in Monaco by 30 seconds was too easy. He has to come from the back.
Saltzman trying
Purple
to
first
defend.
sector. I think Cody's going to set another fastest lap here. He is gunning for it. Yeah, Holtzman, he needs to get a move on, or he is definitely falling to 5th right here. Maxime continuing to chip away at the gap to Dago.
Yeah, we'll see if anybody of these drivers pick up another penalty. And
Oh my
Cody,
goodness.
I couldn't even. It was so fast that overtake. You blink and he's
It,
passed.
a carbon copy of the move. He pulled on Graz, and now he's in P4.
The only person you could see overtake in that zone is Cody.
Absolutely. No fear from Cody Lawrence. He's got DRS.
Sales takes
Or
up 3
does he?
seconds.
He does. His battery is completely dead. But it doesn't even matter.
Maxime gonna be his next victim. I wonder how much.
Dago has spun!
Dago has spun.
Track!
His Alfa Romeo is
It
in
gives Cody
circling
a 3-second
circles.
time penalty! What have we just witnessed? Boltz gets
It's
a
a
3-second
Mercedes
time
1-2.
penalty. It's a Mercedes 1-2 with 3 laps to go!
We'll see.
And Cody Lawrence.
Cody Lawrence also
certainly
taking a
has
penalty.
Oh my goodness. It's all happening
There
here
was
in the last
evasive.
few laps, folks.
There was evasive action to avoid the Alfa Romeo, and the game gave out 3 seconds for it.
There was definitely evasive action. I agree. I think anyone who picked up a 3-second penalty there will definitely have an argument. He's gonna go for it on Maxime, but he backs out.
Cody's trying to split up this Mercedes 1-2. Toto in the garage, very nervous right now.
Yes, I would not want to be in that Mercedes garage. The tension is palpable. It's the end of lap 30.
He's staring at the monitor.
Rhapsody rounding the
Surely
final corner. He's
Cody's gonna
beginning
get
lap
this move
31.
done on the fresh softs.
Cody's getting him right here. His battery hanging
Yo,
on.
will he catch
thread.
Rhapsody in the next 2 laps?
This is a great question.
But he's got the penalty also, so but we'll see if he can do it on track.
He does have a penalty. It's a 3-second gap. I would say if anyone can do it, Cody can. As Dago picks up another 3-second penalty. His race has just gone from bad to worse.
Yeah, he's almost falling out of the points now. When he was on for a podium just a lap ago.
Yep. He has a 6-second penalty. Gabbox has none. Sidewinder has 6 seconds. So at this rate, Dago is basically locked in for the points.
Unless he spins it again. We'll see what happens.
Unless he spins it again. But really unfortunate for him. Such strong qualifying pace. Such strong race pace.
Yeah, and then it all comes undone with not even 5 laps remaining.
Yeah, that's just the worst feeling as a driver to have all that hard work essentially go to waste. He's gonna have a real bad feeling after
Cotter's
this one.
in P6, having a very strong race.
Yeah, Cotter's he didn't want to do a Cody Lawrence. He wanted to come in early.
This is his track he was telling us before the race.
Yeah, Cotter's definitely. Oh, a bit of a money shift there. That was definitely an accident. Shifts down to 2nd in the middle, or 7th in the middle of the straight.
I didn't see that. Cotter's.
But yeah, he is on these softs.
He's got no penalty. He might get a.
He doesn't have penalties.
Yeah, he might get thoughts. Oh, Bauma's out of this race in the pit lane.
And Dago, Guac has spun on the hill.
Yeah, Guac has been spinning this whole lap. Have not mentioned that.
Really unfortunate for him.
We'll see Cotter's on the back of the Ferrari. Let's see if he can get the move done.
Yeah, he's keeping it tight. Cody Lawrence gnawing away at Rhapsody's lead. It's 1.3 seconds.
Yeah, he gained 2 seconds in 1 lap, so if he can do that again, he might be able to make a push at Rhapsody doing the same move he done on Graz.
Yep. As here we go, Rhapsody starting lap 33.
There's an Aston Martin that's fun. Oh, never mind. It was Bomba's car retiring.
Maxime, he's within 2 seconds of Cody. He just needs
Cotter's
to.
Cotter's getting past the. Oh no! He's going side by side with the Ferrari. Cotter's
They're
coming
side
out
by side
ahead.
into turn three,
They're still side by side.
and Cotter's is ahead. Absolutely
Top
amazing move.
P5 for the Williams driver.
The last gasp effort from Cotter's. He
Cody
doesn't really
within
have to
nine
do anything
sec
else.
tenths. Sorry.
Yeah, Cotter's doesn't really have to do anything else. He's basically guaranteed P4 at this point. He just has to keep it clean. But Cody, he's pushing so hard. 5 tenths is the gap.
Cody's gonna go for it for sure.
Maxime, he needs to push now.
Yes.
He's about to lose the gap. Oh, Cody has a big moment out of turn 13.
Yeah, Maxime might be able to stay in the gap because of that moment. Look at the went down.
Yeah, Maxime was able to gain 2 tenths off of that. But here it is. The man of the hour, it's
Rhapsody
Rhapsody.
weaving.
He's going to win the Portuguese Grand Prix.
And it's gonna be a Mercedes 1-2.
And it's a Mercedes 1-2.
Cody not able to do enough, but I think Cotter's gonna be very happy with the P4.
Potter's P4, Graz P6. Dago comes home in P9. Sidewinder P10. And Fluffy Dave. Not a bad race from him. It's P11. P12 for Sales. P13 for Sales as Dave Haas takes 12th. And Martin Sanchez crosses the line. P14. 15th for Klinsman.
Maybe we should give an interview to Cotters also. So he didn't get one yesterday.
I would love to interview all of the drivers. You know, that was an amazing race. Action up and down the field. Squawk, the lonely driver. He's our last man. He stuck with it to the end. It's P16.
And it's nice to see Guac finish instead of just driving into the pits and retiring.
Indeed. Indeed.
We'll see who we can get for interviews. I tagged them all. Cody Lawrence, driver of the day. That's not surprising. Gained
That
17, 18
surprising.
positions. But the Mercedes
Honestly,
1-2.
I would agree. Cody Lawrence is my driver of the day.
Tolsman
he
also could be a contender for driver of the day.
absolutely.
And Cotters.
Cody started from 19th, finishing P3. Really unfortunate penalty there. But a well-run race, a clean race from everyone. I don't think we had any collisions or retirements due to collisions.
It was a very clean race.
Well-run, well-managed race from a lot of drivers.
Let's see what the final order was.
Yeah, Cotters P17 to P4, Gabizum P12 to P7, Gavox P10 to P8, really nice. Fluffy Dave P16 to P11. Cody Lawrence fastest lap 17.500.
It was very close between these drivers at the end. 10 seconds separating the top 5. I mean, top 7.
Yeah, 10 seconds separates the top 7. That just goes to show, how strong of a division this is, how close it is at the top. The fact that, over the course of an hour, it came down to 10 seconds for the top 7.
Okay, so I'm going to drag
15 seconds for the top 10. So,
I'll drag in Mr. Cody Lawrence first.
On the outside.
And welcome, Cody, to the stream.
Oh,
Congrats on the podium.
I'm sorry if you heard me talking right
No,
there.
it's okay. You're all good.
Let's have a conversation in the waiting room. Sorry about
it's
that.
all good. It's all good. Really, really well done today, Cody. First off, talk to me about the strategy on the mediums. We saw you go so much longer than everyone else. What were you thinking there?
All part of the master plan, Mr. Castleman. All part of the master plan. No, I was planning to pit lap 23. To be true with you, I knew the tire wear was there for it. Trying to come back through the field like I did actually helped me save a bit of tires. I probably could have gone to 25 or 26, but I was racing Gabazum on the counter strat. But I thought I needed to give myself the best offs possible to have a shot at coming back through the field, and that's what I tried to do. Tire wear was good. Pace was really good at the end of the stint compared to the soft medium runners. So I just thought, keep going as long as I can. As long as I'm not losing time hand over fist, I might as well just keep running the stint out. And that's what I was able to do. That was the results of being able to run that stint so long. It's just those really good softs at the end and being able to do what I did there.
It was
So
exciting watching you on the
I was
softs.
trying to make it fun.
Make
You
those.
saw me. I was making
You know what
moves
was
in
fun,
unusual
Cody?
places.
When you made that triple overtake, or you attempted it at the hairpin. Do you remember that?
I was completely committed for that, but I saw Main Chief was ahead of me on exit, so I'm like, I can't go for both of them. One of them's ahead of me already. But I was
No, it would have been.
definitely trying to go for the lead on that.
That was a very nice move, even if you got only one car there.
I was trying. I was trying to make it interesting, that's for sure.
You were definitely
I think
committed.
I accomplished it. 100% was. Well, like I said, try to make it interesting for you guys. But go ahead. You have the interview back.
Do you have any more questions, Captain? I'm Major Castleman.
Yeah, on your charge through the field, we saw a couple moves into turn 11. Definitely an unorthodox overtaking zone. When you were going for those moves, were you planning those, or was it more of an opportunistic thing?
Planning them completely. It's like the little what I was saying in voice call with the people I was with. It was like it's like being in a dive bomber. You can't see your location, your destination, but you can see what you're going for. So lunging it in there, you're just like you're throwing it in, trying to beat the other guy to the apex, and that's how you get the move done. You just have to get your car to the apex first at 11. If you're leading the corner, you're gonna have a good shot at completing the move. And I knew that was it's an unorthodox place, but it's quite fun. It's almost like Malaysia, third to last corner, uphill right-hander. Like if you can pull off a move there, you can pull off a move anywhere. That's the kind of corner it's like in T11 in Portimao, and I tried to make it work, and I think I did twice.
Well, yeah, you got it done twice, and I'll take your word for it on the whole Malaysia thing.
It's not as easy as he makes it sound, I think.
It's just you know your destination, you just don't know your trajectory until you're throwing it into the apex, and that's kind of the fun part about it. The results are not quite up to fate, but you definitely don't have all the cards in your hands there. But that's the fun of it.
Gotcha. Well, thank you so much, Cody, and congratulations again on your podium.
Thank you, sir.
We'll talk to Maxime next, I think, the P2 finisher.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hello, Maxime.
Well, what have we here?
A Mercedes?
Another Mercedes 1-2. Are you surprised?
No, but it won't be 1-2.
It won't be a 1-2?
Well, Cody gonna report for 3 seconds.
Oh yeah, I was wondering what happened with Dago when he spun. Some people got 3 seconds. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, Cody went wide and he got 3 warnings or 2 double.
Yeah, I think Dago was in the process of trying to reverse his car back to pointing in the right direction, and some people had to take evasive action and picked up penalties. I think Holtzman was another one of those that picked up penalties as a result of that. But regardless, P2, before whatever happens in the stewards room, are you satisfied with your performance today?
No, I was held up like most of the race.
It looked like you were fighting a lot, Maxime. In the pit lane, you came out behind Graz.
And behind Stoltz. On the pit exit, I almost spun.
Oh, that explains it.
I lost a lot of time.
Yeah, we were commenting on how aggressive the undercut was from you. I think you pitted lap 7. So do you looking back on that, do you think you should have stayed out longer? or
I think looking back, I should have pitted like lap 12. I pitted lap 10.
oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I guess I'm misremembering because I remember somebody went
A
for a
lot
super
happened
aggressive
yesterday.
undercut.
Maxime was fighting with traffic basically the whole race. It must have been tough to deal with.
It was tough, but once I got past everyone, the tires felt better, and I just kept going faster and faster.
Yeah, it definitely looked like once you all five of you there at the top, kind of cleared the very packed midfield. You guys were able to um, put in
Aston
some good
Martin.
pace. But yeah, so next track coming up, Baku. Are you excited?
Hell yeah.
It's a very
I
good
think
track for you.
it's a very good track. I'm looking forward to it, but the castle section, I
Will
don't
you
know about
beat your
that.
teammate to pole? So we want to see.
Maybe.
Hopefully this season it happens.
I hope.
All right. Do you have any more questions, Major Castleman?
I do not have any more questions. Congratulations on your P2 or your P3, whichever it happens to be.
Thank you.
We'll drag Rhapsody in next.
All right.
And now we have the race winner, Rhapsody. How are you doing tonight? How was the race?
Good night, Gauzy. Good night, Major. And yeah, was a hell of a race. I had plenty of battles with Dago. They was really aggressive. He was fast. He had an incredible pace.
Did you have fun battling with him?
Yeah, I was trying to be safe, but of course I wished to gap him since the beginning. I couldn't because he was fast, and when he did overtake me, I did let him go for a while and keep on his DRS to save some battery. Unfortunately, I couldn't, but still was fun with Dago, and
Many
of
spun.
course, I knew by the last laps Mr. Cody was coming to try to fight to the win. Uh, I lost like 2 seconds to. I was keeping the car a little behind, keeping it cool, and when Maxime told me to go, because he could not keep with Cody. Okay, I will push a little more.
You guys
And
have great teamwork, the two of you.
I had a good control by the end. I knew it will be exactly like it always happens. Like one more lap and I would have win. But what happens is that we control the race by the end to make it fit to the last lap, like not letting the car behind have the DRS by the last lap. That's enough. In Portugal, at least, it's enough.
You want to be ahead at the last lap and not let the car behind have DRS. That was your plan?
Yeah, I knew when I saw Cody had 3 seconds time penalty, I knew it could be a double warning or something like that. And when the race just ended, he thought, I had a double warning. So I knew I would have to battle for this win, not letting it end on the penalties code he could overturn this.
It's a lot of
And
pressure with the race ending
yeah,
and Cody coming at you from behind.
yeah, that was nice. I just hate so much this strategy. But it was another race win, and I think the championship is a dream that can come true.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
Maxime doesn't pick it up. What do you think
yeah. I
about
think
Baku?
the championship is definitely looking like a real possibility from your side. Going back to the kind of early laps, at what point did you think, okay, now it's time to get past Dago? I need to kind of get out in front.
Man, By the first laps, I was already taking a look on the Aston Martin cars on the minimap. Because I knew the first Aston Martin was Cody.
Mm.
I was taking a look, he was not so far behind. So I started to be afraid he could, the strategy could work. And I said, no, come on, man, I will have to push. I will have to push. I was losing a little bit of time with the Eagle, but I was trying to be safe by that time. But every lap I was checking Cody on the minimap because it was going to be close by the end. I knew it was going to be close. So I think by lap 8 or 9, a little bit earlier, maybe 6, 7, because I wished to pit in front of him. Because if he pits before me, in front of me, maybe we end in a train and I could not overtake him so easily. So I was like, yeah, time to push now. By lap 6 or 7, when I did overtake him for the first time, I guess.
It made for an exciting race watching the battle between you guys. Maybe he might be a new competitor for you in this tier.
Yeah, I hope so. Was really fun today. I'm really looking to the next tracks, next race, because I just love Azerbaijan, Canada,
Yeah, it's a bunch
the
of good
next
tracks to do.
like 5 laps. I just love the tracks. I'm fast there, and I really hope Becky and Disco can race because after all, we just wanna have fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, congratulations on the win. Major Cosmo, do you have any more questions for him?
I don't. Uh, as as we've already said, excellent drive, well managed, and congratulations on the win.
Thank you, mate. Thank you, Gauzy.
Yeah, have a great night. And we'll drag in our P4 finisher, Mr. Cotters. And welcome to the commentary booth, Cotters. Congrats on P4. What an amazing race from you. How hard did you push?
Pushed very hard on the softs, actually. Like, I was already pushing pretty hard in the mediums because my friend Cody Lawrence, who got P2 today, hopefully, he was hoping, like, coaching me through this, and I've just followed his strategy, and I thought it went very
Yeah,
well.
but you made an amazing move on Graz at the end all by yourself.
Yeah, I was just locked in for the whole race, to be honest, and
This is
I
one of
just
your
felt
tracks?
like, this is one of my tracks, yeah, I love Portimao, and I was sweating it a lot during the week, leading up to it.
Do you have any questions, Major Customer?
Yeah, you had, a pretty similar race to Cody, P17
Yeah.
to P4, charging your way through the field at the start. Was it when you made the decision to pit for softs? Was it one that was kind of dictated for you by tire wear, or were you maybe afraid of staying out too long?
Probably one dictated through tire wear, to be honest, because when I was pitting, I was on 75% on my front left, so I was scared of a puncture.
Ah,
That was
Yeah,
interesting because
so-
Cody stayed out like a lap or two longer than you. Wonder what his
He
wear
was going for a gap between, I think, Graz and Gabox, and I don't think it quite worked out for him. So yeah,
He
that's why
almost
he
got the
stayed
race
out.
win though. But still, I was
He
surprised
did
he got
almost get the
P4.
race one, yeah.
It was a very strong race from you.
Thank you. Yeah, I worked hard. I got it, I guess.
indeed. Were you in a position to see the incident with Dago, by any chance?
I was. Cody is probably in a better position, to be honest, because he's a bit ahead. But yeah, I was.
Yeah, I think the little bit at least that I was able to see, it looked like Dago was reversing back on the track.
Yeah.
Maybe in a bit of panic. He was in a bit of an awkward spot. But yeah, good to know that at least he didn't cause any trouble for other people. Did he cause any trouble for you?
No, he was already kind of out of the way by the time I came through, to be honest. Like, he'd already picked his side of the track, so I just had to make a move to avoid him.
That's lucky.
Yeah, very lucky to be honest.
Well, I think that's it for me. I don't have any more questions. What about you?
Yeah.
Yep. No more questions. Great race,
Alright.
Cotters. Well driven.
Thank you very much, guys.
All right. Well, I hope everyone has a great night. We will be back on Monday for Tier 3 action around Azerbaijan at 10 o'clock Central Eastern Time. Central Europe Time, sorry. And have a great night, everyone. It was a pleasure streaming the race for you guys.
Yeah, it was a pleasure to be here. Thank you, Ghazi, for inviting me on the broadcast. Glad that my first MRL broadcast was an exciting one.
Yeah, it was an exciting race. Well, have a good night, everyone.